everyone. Welcome to episode 5 of Dungeons and Drop Stitches, the knitting podcast with a Dungeons and Dragons twist, or the Dungeons and Dragons stream with a knitting twist, whichever you want to go with. I am Melissa, your dungeon master for the evening, for every evening, and I am joined by my wonderful adventurers. Jen, would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi, I'm Jen. I play Agna, Tiefling Rogue. I'm wearing different knitting stuff today. Got a hat on and a vest because it's a bit cool here. And I'm knitting using chin fibers. Oh my God, so super soft DK. And the colour is Palenque, and it's beautiful.
Wonderful. Yeah, so Ching Fibers follows us on Instagram, and whenever one of the big indie dyers follows us, I'm always like, do you play D&D? Layla of Ching Fibers and Kemper of Junk Yarn, if you guys play D&D, let us know because we are all wondering. Alright, Jenna, could you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, hello. I am Jenna. I play Ren, the half-elf sorcerer. My pronouns are she and her. You can find me at Jenna Renna on Instagram, and tonight I am knitting on my Druid Circle sweater. Woo-hoo! And I have split for the sleeves, and I am on to the body. This is the fastest sweater I have ever knit.
Yeah, it's so addicting, right? You just want to get to the next thing.
I'm stuck in it forever.
Yeah, exactly. Chanel, could you introduce yourself, please?
Hi, I'm Chanel. My pronouns are they, them, and theirs. I'm Piper Nell on Instagram, and I play Tavin, the Elven Cleric. And I am knitting on my Bolin tee. I am almost halfway through.
Ooh, it looks so good!
I'll probably attempt to cast on the third piece and just count silently and mute myself.
I don't blame you. Amanda, could you introduce yourself, please?
Hello, I'm Amanda. And my pronouns are she and her. I play Yvelda, the half-orc barbarian, and I'm also working on my Druid Circle sweater.
Wow, you guys are really fine.
Not quite as far along as Jenna, but getting there.
Yeah.
Oh, and I just dropped stitches.
Alright, and I am Melissa. I am the Dungeon Master. My pronouns are she and her, and I am working on my Druid Circle as well. Let's see if I can show you guys. I got through the yoke, split for the sleeves. It's a little hard to show you, and I started to knit one of my sleeves because I'm trying to be good and not get stuck. Not knitting sleeves because I have a lot of sweaters that just sit unfinished because I hate knitting sleeves. So I'm trying to give myself a treat by getting to the color work on the end of the sleeve. Anyway, so that's my process on my Druid Circle as well. We are doing a knit along. You can join us on our Ravelry group, which is Dungeons and Drop Stitches on Ravelry. Fair warning, this episode will be a little shorter than our previous episodes because I'm getting married in 3 days. And I'm going crazy. So, but this is a good way to escape from some of the craziness of wedding planning. So, we will have a shorter episode for you today, and I will also be eating cupcakes while also DMing. So, that's your warning.
You deserve it.
Yeah. I feel like I do. Anyway, let's get into the adventure if we don't have any more admin things to do. Oh, actually, Jen. So, Jen received her package that has all of her goodies in it from the kickoff of the stream because overseas, yeah, she got a huge package because it contains some swap yarn I was sending her, some swap goodies, as well as all of the goodies from Wolfiend and My Beloved Adoria and some lovely yarn from Jenna. So yeah, tear into it. Come on, do it.
Okay. All right. Got my little safety scissors here that you can get at any kindy shop.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's very exciting.
Yay. I hope you love it. I'm the worst
Oh,
swap
I'm sure.
partner because I had that package for months, but I kept adding things to it. Like I kept throwing in more and more stuff. So
So it just built up.
All right. So first of all,
oh,
I've got Jenna's dyed yarn. Oh, it's beautiful. I think has it got like a stellina in it? Like
yeah. It has gold stellina.
that is gorgeous.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yes.
And she included some yummy tea.
Yes, I've got salted caramel. Yum. I'll be having that today because I can't get enough of teas. And there's a little,
So good.
this might be just a, it's just a little love letter from Melissa. Should I read it?
You can save it for later. It's okay. There are like 2 notes in there because I like packaged it up and I was like, I'm going to mail it this time. And then I didn't. So there are 2 notes in there.
Oh, that's beautiful. All right. Ooh, this is a skein of Wolfine's Natural 20.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually buy this one on Etsy because I bought an extra couple of skeins and it's so beautiful and soft. I haven't balled mine up yet, but I intend to make a shawl, which is why I've got a few extra skeins. Ooh, and my dice bag, which is great because this is the color of my dice, so it kind of matches.
Oh,
Look at that.
perfect.
Beautiful. Oh, hang on. Wait, this is what I've been looking for. This is my little,
Your stitch
my
marker
very little
package.
special stitch marker. Oh my gosh, that is, oh my gosh, so
Let's
cute.
see it. Let's see it.
Ah!
So Agna wears a little bonnet hat, which you can see on the illustration in our banner.
So
So I
cute.
got this little bonnet hat.
That's her little hat with the little
horns.
horns. Oh, that is so cute. And a little waffle with a little axe because it's brunch before battle. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Oh, there's more.
There's so much more.
Ah.
Cheeky gardening.
These are my
socks.
gardening socks.
It says I fucking love it out here.
I know, and it's got watering cans and flowers. Which is so true because I do love my garden. Oh my god, thank you so much. That is so cool. Oh my gosh, this is like bottomless.
I told you.
Oh my gosh, look, sticky note memo, the little tabs for when your books and
They're so cute.
they're great. Little alpacas
Mm-hmm.
in different colors, and there's a little fence to hold them in. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. Ah!
Cincinnati chili postcard. Jen was very intrigued by the idea of Cincinnati chili, so I sent her a recipe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I've made it. I'm just having a look. It's very similar
Mm-hmm.
to the recipe that I've been using off my cooking app. but I've been using turkey mince instead of beef mince.
Mhm.
But it kind of looks the same. Yum.
Yeah.
Oh, look, another.
I got really into the stationery. It's a
That's-
letterpress postcard.
Like this, is that the Cincinnati skyline?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's so cute. Ah.
And a riverboat.
Oh my goodness. It just keeps coming.
It does. I had this package for months, and I just filled it. Kept putting things in there.
And speaking of cupcakes, it's a cupcake pin.
Oh,
You are sweet.
that's a very true statement.
That is so cool. Oh, that is so cool. Ah. Oh my gosh, you spoiled me.
Yeah. Well, you usually spoil us, so it's a good way to turn it around on you.
So this looks like my spices for cooking.
Mhm.
Let me have a look.
Oh, and you guys might also notice that we are down a player tonight. Steph is out. Yep, Cincinnati Recipe Chili Packets. Steph is out tonight because she is a very important medical school student and has to do some studying. So we will miss her, but we will have her with us
Ooh.
next game. Oh, yes. That is one of my favorites. It's a lanolin rich hand balm from Tuft
Ooh.
Woolens. And it is like a lemon and lavender scent.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now.
Yep. Pumpkin pie
People
spice.
in America are going to go, what the? But we can't actually get this in Australia.
I am
Yeah.
so sorry.
Yeah. And it's all officially pumpkin spice season today, apparently.
Pumpkin
You know.
pie spice. Because so many recipes that I look at, it's like just a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. And I'm like, what the hell is that? So I just make up my own usually, but
Yeah.
now I've got some. I feel very privileged. And got more chili mix. So has this just got all the seasoning in it?
Mhm.
And I just add it.
Pre-mixed, yeah.
Oh, I might try that. I might try that tonight. Oh, and of course, sweeties. What's this?
So those are a candy made in Cincinnati. They're called French Chews, and they're like a big long marshmallow taffy kind of
yeah.
thing.
Oh my god!
I gave some to Chanel when they were visiting. It's my favorite candy. Probably smells like the chili mix at this point. I don't know.
It
But
smells. It smells a little bit like caramelly, but vanilla-y.
Yeah.
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 Smells good. Might even crack that open a bit later.
And then I think there's some more yarn in there, and that should be it.
Yes. This is now. Oh, I love it. I love that color. So this is my yarn, Chanel, to do the Bolin tea
Ooh.
Alright.
that Melissa got
Ooh,
for
that's
me.
a nice color. Which one is that?
It's a.
So this is
I can't remember.
this is sea salt.
Sea salt.
Like a cream beige.
Yeah, it is. It's
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
got like a darker beige and a paler linen-y flaxy going through it. It's
Oh,
really pretty. I love it.
It'll be lovely.
That's confused me because now I want to cast this on. So
Well, it's winter where you are now, so or
It
it's
is.
gonna be
Well,
spring soon.
tomorrow's spring.
Ooh,
Tomorrow's
lovely.
spring here. So
There's just in time for summer.
Yeah. that's right. Thank you guys.
Excellent! Yay!
Mwah.
All right.
I love
Now-
it. Okay.
Now we will
Serious
get
business.
into the adventure. So, where last we left off, our adventurers were journeying around the city of Icewind, attempting to find out more about their nemesis Jasper and his dastardly dealings in town. So as they were leaving the Crimson Oasis in the evening, they found that somebody was following them, and they were able to come eye to eye with the scout after she had fallen off of one of the buildings, but she was then assassinated by another tiefling from across the road, and the group was very confused at this encounter. Agna got very hurt as well, and it seems that maybe this tiefling community is not quite as tight-knit as it seems to be, but they definitely grew to be more curious about Skax, the necromancer who they met in the Crimson Oasis the night before, and wanted to learn more about him. So first thing in the morning, after a little breakfast and a little etiquette lesson for Yvelda, the group went to the 2 alchemist shops in town in hopes of finding out more about Felicity and about Skax and Jasper. They did not find very much information, were outright thrown out of one of the shops, and at the other shop, they did obtain some helpful substances, especially Alia was able to obtain a helpful substance at one of the shops, and Yvelda and Ren got a fortune told by one of the employees at the alchemist shops. From there, they decided to go to the university, where they asked around with some of the students and some of the administration to find out more about Jasper. They learned that his last name is Orion, Jasper Orion, and he has not been at the university for a few months at least. All of his classes were canceled, and he seems to have disappeared. As well as the headmaster of the university, Headmaster Ellison, has been gone on a trip for a little while. They talked to some of the students, were able to find out this information, and we left off with Yvelda accosting the front desk person and asking to sign up for Varsity Troll Bashing Club. So, Yvelda is walking out of the main office a little embarrassed and a little quick on her feet. What would you guys like to do from here? At this point, Tavin runs up and finds you guys.
Wait, guys, I don't know what I was doing, like, skipping out on this. You're gonna die without me.
So true.
Alright, so it's about 1 or 2 in the afternoon. You've had a good amount of walking today, but there's still some more energy left in you. And you are at the university in the main courtyard.
Huh.
So we found the headmaster's name.
Mm-hmm. Headmaster Ellison.
What else were we trying to figure out?
You spoke to one of the students who talked about being enrolled in Alchemy 101. She is still in the courtyard. Another one of the students, Agnes scared off by stealing his food. So he's inside, you can't see him.
All
The
right.
stoner kid is still out there, but he wasn't very much help. So, and there are a number of other people who are meandering about, including some older people who seem to look like professors. But all in all, it's kind of a sleepy vibe to the university.
So, Tavin, now that you're here, we should probably catch you up.
Yeah, what's been going on? What's this place?
Well, Jasper isn't here anymore. Apparently, he was a professor here, but his classes all got canceled pretty quickly and he left. We think with the dean, who. Yvalda, did you get the dean's name while you were in there?
Yeah, it was.
Ellison.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Headmaster Ellison.
He apparently disappeared at the same time Jasper did, so that's
Oh,
suspicious.
that's convenient. Yeah. And no idea where this headmaster was supposed to go.
Velda?
No, I didn't get that far.
How far did you get in there?
Well, I got his name. Maybe someone else can try to get some more information. I don't think I made a very good impression.
You didn't.
Yeah,
If there were any doubts.
the school and type. I mean, I guess out of all of us, I guess Ren would be the most school-ish.
I could go in and ask. Oh, you know.
Mhm.
Yes, I'll pretend that I have to see him for the speaking arrangement that I've already brought up. I'll go in.
All
Ren
right.
has the whole I'd like to speak to your manager vibe.
Yes. Suddenly Ren gets a haircut that is that like.
It bangs in the front, weird
Yeah.
shades in the
Yes.
back.
Yeah.
Very upset.
All right. So,
So-
you go in with your most I would like to speak to the manager face on. And you march into the office. You see this dwarven man behind the counter with papers stacked up higher than he is.
Hello, yes. Might I bother you for a moment?
Well, sure. What do you need, ma'am?
I was supposed to be a guest speaker for Professor Jasper Orion today in How to
Ah.
Be Your Inner Sorcerer. He is not here, and I was not alerted to that. So I am just confused.
I am so sorry. I had no record of this speaking arrangement, but let me look in my files. And he pulls out a drawer, grabs a number of papers that are neatly arranged, and starts flipping through them. Let me see. I'm so sorry. You said Professor Orion invited
Professor,
you?
yes.
Ah. Oh dear. Well, he has not been affiliated with our institution for a few months now. But I do see that room 372, it is a lecture classroom. We can put you in there. I don't know if you'll have many people show up because it hasn't been advertised, but I'm sorry if you were prepared to speak. I don't want to deny you the possibility, but I am so sorry. I did not realize that Professor Orion was making arrangements for speakers and then just left them without any word when he left his position.
Do you always employ such unprofessional professors?
I am so sorry, miss. I'm sure you're very disappointed with us at this point. I would be. But I assure you, most of our professors do not leave their posts so abruptly. He did not seem to give much notice when he left, and all of his classes had to be canceled, but
Well, this is ridiculous. Did he give any reason for leaving?
he let me see. And he pulls out another file of nicely arranged papers and starts going through them and finds Jasper's file and says, "Oh, it looks here that he gave to Headmaster Ellison the reason of he had to take a research sabbatical. But it seems that this research sabbatical turned into a more permanent abandonment of his position. Originally, he was only supposed to take a month's sabbatical, but when he did not return, we had to consider him a lost cause.
That's a shame. Is the dean here that I might speak to him about this?
No, the dean is not here. He is on he is visiting family at the moment.
He's not on sabbatical too?
No. I assure you that most of our professors are not quite this unprofessional. I assure you. But no, he has been away visiting family for the last 2 weeks. He will return this Wednesday. I can arrange a meeting for you to speak to him if you will be staying in town.
Yes, that would be great.
Excellent. I can arrange that. So in 2 days, you will be back to speak to Headmaster Ellison.
Well, thank you so much. I know doing this clerical work isn't easy, especially for such a large university.
Well, it is not quite as large as it has been in the past, unfortunately, but I do what I can. I'm so sorry about the arrangement. And I can put you in that classroom if you would like to give your presentation. Or we can put it on the schedule for Wednesday if that...
No need.
We can have some posters printed up, and we're happy to host you. I'm so embarrassed about the error with planning.
There's no need, really. I won't put any more paperwork on your desk.
Oh, well, I thank you for that, ma'am. And your name was for the meeting with Headmaster Ellison?
Ren Kellogg.
Ah, lovely.
Of the Kellogg family.
Very good, very good. Your family name doesn't really register, but not everybody really knows you guys until like something bad's happened in the family.
Yeah. It's just like a knee-jerk reaction. She just always introduces herself like that.
Yeah.
Oh, you nobles and your name.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, if that is all you need, we will see you in 2 days' time.
Thank you so much. You've been a great help. I'll see you in 2 days. And I turn to leave.
Uh-huh.
And I leave very quickly.
Uh-huh.
So he can't rope me into actually speaking. Oh God, no, I don't have anything prepared.
just light the room on fire, Ren. So what'd you find out?
So I made an appointment to speak with the dean in 2 days. And I'm thinking at least two of us should go to it. I don't know if he's in on what Jasper is doing, but the clerk inside told me that he is the only one who was given a reason as to why Jasper took a sabbatical for research.
Could we get into Jasper's office? Could we make up some excuse to, like, you were coordinating with him on the class or something and you need to see his notes?
That's a good idea. If he still has an office here, it might have some things.
Yeah, I'd like to go through his stuff. Or, I mean, he was pulling out information, right? Did he have some sort of file on him? Can we get that somehow?
Maybe we could come back tonight and take that file. It looked pretty unused.
I'm for that. That doesn't involve talking to people.
And I am very versed in filing and breaking into filing cabinets.
Me too! Oh my
Me too. I could bring my lock-picking stuff.
And if we need to forge anything, I think I have a forgery kit. I don't know.
Ren and Tavin are my OTP. Like my platonic OTP. Love you guys. All right, so you guys are planning on coming back in the evening and breaking
Yeah.
into the university.
Yes.
All
and
right.
we were discussing that really quietly out of the earshot of anyone who could hear.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. All right. So, what do you guys want to do in between now and then?
Tavin's going to sneak out and try to like look for any back areas like alleys, dumpster like areas that would be inconspicuous to enter.
Sorry, 1 second. I have a lot of background noise, so I'm gonna try to not be on the mic as much. So you're gonna look for some back alleyways to allow yourself to enter into the university, like
The office that Ren was just in. See if it has any back windows
okay.
or like laundry chutes. I don't know.
So there is a pretty high wall that surrounds the entire university property.
Okay.
But it is kind of deteriorated in areas, so it would be pretty easy for you to climb.
Okay.
And there are windows on the back of the building that allow some light to filter in. Ren, when you walked in, there was a long hallway. You saw a window at the end of that long hallway. And then the office was to your left with a big main desk.
Can I also watch for people going around who don't look like students, who might be like maintenance or janitors?
Sorry, students who don't look like...
People who are not students, people who are like maintenance, working janitors.
Okay. Yeah, you can find some people who work maintenance.
A university is Chanel's real life turf. I don't know.
Yeah. You can find some. You can find like a dwarf and a halfling who are mopping floors.
Okay. What are they wearing?
They don't really have uniforms.
Okay.
They're just wearing common clothes.
Okay.
Is that all the scoping out you want to do while you're here?
Actually, yeah. I want to detect magic around the doorway to the office.
To the main office?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're casting Detect Magic.
Yeah.
Okay. So, if you detect magic around the doorway, you can tell that there is a magical lock. It is not engaged because they are, right now... Sorry. So, it is not engaged because the office is open right now, but you can tell that when they do lock the office in the evening, it is a magical lock.
Okay. Hey, Agna, do you know anything about magical locks?
Regular locks I can definitely help with. Let me just see what I've got in my little bag of tricks. Let's have a look. I do have a bag of tricks. Now I've got some thieves' tools. Maybe there might be something in there. Apart from my lock picking stuff. I've got fast hands, so I might be able to use my tools to open that lock.
Okay.
I believe
Yeah,
you can.
I reckon I can.
I believe so. And
All right.
Tavin might have a spell where he can disarm lock or open doors. That also works on magical locks and doors.
Do that?
Possibly.
I also do have Dispel Magic.
Ooh.
I grabbed that
Or I
when we
could just
leveled up.
smash it.
That too. That works.
And then
But-
all that's left is like the knob with the lock.
Floating
All the rest is the door smash.
there because it's full.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Okay, well, I think we got enough things to try. We can do this. Do we need anything before tonight?
Do you? Do you
Do
need
we?
anything else? It is broad daylight right now. Please don't try this right now. That would be a
Yeah,
horrible
no.
idea.
No.
It might be. Trying to think if anywhere in town we haven't. If there's anywhere in town that we haven't yet searched.
Oh, what about the High Oak Inn? Have we been there yet?
No. We also haven't been to that temple with those strange and very scary necromancers,
Ooh.
but I say we save that for a last resort.
I say that's tomorrow. That sounds like it could be an entire day if shit goes down.
Or we just don't go at all. That's an option.
We just want to be in good shape for tonight. So, what about the inn? We can get a little day drinking in, like, like calm down our nerves before this.
All right, so planning on some day drinking at the High Oak Inn.
Sure.
Yeah.
You guys are able to find it pretty easily. You can just ask around a little bit and find your way there. It is sorry, let me pull up my notes so I can get this right. The High Oak Inn, the people who are the denizens of the High Oak Inn are a pretty rough-looking bunch. You see a lot of rough-looking mercs for hire. You see a lot of people who are maybe not people you want to see on the street at night. Definitely not somebody who you would want to see following you, unfortunately. And let's see. There are lots of prostitutes. There are prostitutes of all races and sizes and all sexes who are going around doing their thing, kind of plying their wares, you could say. So even at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it is a very raucous place to be. And the basically things are in full swing even this early in the day. So yeah, you are definitely walking into a bawdy house.
Oh.
Yep.
Too bad Alia took sick. She would have loved this
Yeah.
life.
Alya's still with you.
Oh,
She will probably actually, this is excellent because she's going to go find somebody to spend some time with and leave you guys to it.
No, wait. Oh, yeah, we need you to do your dead dog routine.
She's going.
About with charisma.
she's just so torn up about her dead dog.
She needs comfort. That's what she says. I need a little comfort, Tavin. And she runs off with It looks like she engaged a couple of the services of a couple of people.
Very ambitious.
Alright, well.
She makes up for there being 2 aces in the group.
Yeah.
All right, so you have to like even push your way to the bar because things are so raucous in here. People have already been drinking for hours. You get a little. Each one of you guys, you feel a little more human touch than you usually like. You know, just people bumping into you, or every now and then a pinch on one of your butt cheeks or something. It is, yeah.
The bumping and like trying to weave through a crowd, Tavin's fine with. It's like the butt pinching that he would try to like grab that person's wrist or whatever.
Yeah.
And then probably regret it because probably everyone's bigger than him.
Yeah. So,
I'll protect everybody.
Thank you.
Keep close to me.
Yeah. You definitely, Tavin definitely gets pinched on the butt by a little halfling girl who is running through and having a good time.
Okay.
Yep. All right, so you guys have to muscle your way to the bar.
Yeah, let's go to the bar.
What do you guys want to do?
Hey, barkeep. What you got?
And a really bulky looking, like bulky with tattoos all over his arms. Human man turns around, puts his arms on the bar, and you asked him, "What do you have?" Normal stuff. What do you want, sweetheart?
Is it strong?
Everybody calls Tavin sweetheart. I don't know why.
He's a small bean.
He's
Not
still
that.
alive.
I'm just like wiry. I guess it's that elven beauty.
Yeah. Sorry, what was your response?
Is it strong?
It's the only kind we got.
All right. Who wants one? Y'all, all y'all. All right. Imelda.
I'm good.
All right. 3.
Okay. He pulls
3
out
pints.
3
And a
Giant.
cheese sandwich.
and a what sandwich?
Jesus.
Cheese sandwich. He's like, we don't really serve food here, but I think there's a stall across the street if you want to go get something to eat. And so he starts pouring 3 steins.
Oh, you got some water?
It's what we wash our barware with.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so he grabs a clean stein and dunks it into the pot of dishwater and gives it to you.
At least
No
it's fine.
charge for this one.
She's doing a cleanse.
Dishwater cleanse. I wouldn't put it past them. I would not put it past them. Who's paying?
I got y'all. I got it.
Your coin purse is gone.
That little girl who pinched you.
It was not me. It was not me.
I can cover us. Maybe.
Fucking
She's probably still in the bar if you want to go find
yeah.
her. She rolled a 19 on her sleight of hand check.
That's what you were rolling for, motherfucker. Okay.
Let's go potentially hit a child.
Why are you so happy about this?
I have a interesting sense of humor.
Let's go potentially hit a child.
Oh my god.
I may have a lot of pent-up rage against my childhood cousins. You don't know.
I think I
Tavin's going to turn around and dash off face red because wow, he is out of practice in these kind of areas.
So roll a perception check to try to find the same girl.
All right. Elf eyes, don't fail me.
You can roll with advantage since Ren is aiding you.
Okay. I mean, my first roll was a natural 19. Okay, second roll wasn't as good, but that's a total of 25.
Okay, so you see her immediately. She is, as you see her, she is pulling another coin purse off of another patron of the bar, and she is not too far away.
Can I sneak up to her and counter pickpocket her?
Yes, you can. Roll for sleight of hand.
All right.
How the turntables.
Yeah.
Total of 18.
Yeah. She does not notice you at all.
All right.
And you
I
are
grab
able to successfully steal your coin purse back from her pocket. And
Can I grab the one that she was grabbing?
There. Yes, you can. There are also two others in her pocket, which you can also steal.
I'm doing it.
Okay, so you're gonna rob this poor orphan child blind.
No, I'm just going to teach her a lesson.
Okay.
We don't know that she's an orphan.
That makes it better. You're gonna rob this poor child who has parents blind.
I'm going to pocket mine, but I'm going to hold the 3. It was 3, right? 2 that she already had and 1 that she was already getting from someone else.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold the 3 other ones behind my back and not trying to stealth anymore. I'm just going to tap her on the shoulder.
She looks back at you, surprised.
I hold the 3 out. Hey, kid. Keep practicing.
Criminal
She
bonding.
reaches up. Will you give them back to her?
Yeah.
And she runs off. Oh, that was kind of sweet.
She just reminded me of me when I was her.
Aw. I thought you would kill her.
No!
I was worried. All right, so she actually leaves the Hyokin. She'll go on the streets somewhere a little
Sure.
less. Yeah.
I think I've asserted my dominance here.
Good job being the only man in the group.
You are the alpha pickpocket. Yes.
All right, so now you can go back up and pay for the ale. You grab it. It's warm, but it's strong. Unlike at the Sour Broad, that ale was warm and weak. Definitely tasted like they were watering it down somewhat. The people here are a lot more raucous, a lot more. It seems like they're a lot more happy, enjoying themselves a lot more. Maybe a little too much, but yeah, there are plenty of people in here for you to talk to.
All right. So that kid that we almost killed got hired here, right? So should we try to pretend like we're hiring people, or just ask around for a Jasper-like figure?
Well, we've been using Alia to pretend that we were looking for a necromancer, but now that that's not an option.
She's enjoying herself. If you look around, most of the people in here seem pretty happy, except you do see a man looking very drunk, very sad in the corner with a number of empty glasses of ale and one almost empty one in front of him. But other than that, he's the only person who really stands out to you. There are a lot of rough-looking people who could probably be mercs around here. Plenty of prostitutes.
Do we see any tieflings in the bar
Nope,
besides Agna?
you do not see any tieflings.
Is Agna getting weird looks?
She's not getting weird looks, but people might not be standing as close to her as they are to the rest of you guys. There are some colorful faces, mostly in the prostitutes that are there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there are definitely colorful people here, but you don't see any tieflings specifically right now. But it isn't a aggressive atmosphere towards Agna. But you can tell, like, in general, people are a little more watchful of
All right.
tieflings.
Oh, I have an idea. What about we pretend like we were the mercs that Jasper hired, and we pretend like the job went bad and we're looking for him? Because I feel like that would get the mercenaries on our side.
I think you might be able to sell that a little bit better than the rest of us. Maybe you and Agna could sell that. Actually,
Okay.
No, I could totally do it. guys.
Yuvalda could absolutely do that as well. You know what? Why don't you guys do that? I'll observe. I might talk to that fat man over there.
Okay.
Ren's like, how can I get as far away from this as possible?
I don't look like a mercenary. I'm gonna blow your cover. Bye.
The least stained seat I could find. Okay.
Okay, I want to. Does even though at the Crimson Oasis there were mainly tieflings, I can't remember whether or not there were any other beings from tieflings at that meeting.
Only tieflings.
Oh, okay, all right. Because I was going to ask Tavern if he could recognize anybody from the other night, but that's pointless. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, unless people are in disguise, but I mean, that was an idea we had, but we haven't seen anyone do that. Okay. Should we go up to the sad guy? Does he look like a merc?
He doesn't look like a merc. He is dressed in pretty plain clothing.
Yeah, and I was gonna go approach him while you guys.
Oh, okay, Ren's got that. Okay. So Tavin's gonna like try to puff up his chest and look up. Like and just like swing his stein around, find a like pretty happy merc. It'd be like, hey, yo, cheers. I need this drink so bad. Like, I just came back from a job that went bad.
Yeah, so this guy's like, oh, fuck, man, and roll a deception check.
Okay.
You can roll with advantage since Agna and Yuvalda are helping you.
All right.
Looking
I'm
tough.
gonna like stop smiling. I'm gonna look super tough.
Yeah, Yuvalda, pull the tusks out.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no.
So I rolled a 9 on both die, but I do have a +2, so that's an 11.
Bullshit roll. He's like, yeah, sure, you look a little pipsqueak. You'll find your first job here. It's fine. Just keep asking around. It's cool.
Well,
Go on to the next guy. Try somebody else.
Why don't you go, Yamelda?
Okay, I'm not really great at. Okay.
I've got persuasion. Can I have a go?
Yeah.
Yavelda, you can use intimidation instead of deception, which is probably better skill for you.
Agna, do you want to try first?
Okay. Okay, so am I rolling for persuasion?
Yes.
Okay, so 14 plus 7, 21.
Okay. So, who are you talking to?
The guy that turns to.
Okay. So, what do you say to him? What are you trying to persuade him?
And I kind of crack my neck. And say, man, we've been trying to get this group of dummies that are trying to get Lady Felicity, and we think we might have found them, but we need to, we need to really catch up with Jasper and just see what's been going on. Find out our next move. You don't know where he is, do you?
Let me see. He's gonna try to remember. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck that guy. He's the worst. He tried to hire me for a job one time, and I was nearly left pantsless on the side of the road by that asshole. I told people around here not to take any jobs that he gave them, but apparently they didn't listen because he hired a bunch of dudes. And did he hire you guys too to
Yeah.
help
Mm-hmm.
us?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, he's
Mm-hmm. And I'm looking at everyone go, yeah, isn't that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, that sucks. Well, I mean, I gotta work. So if you want my help trying to find him, I'd be happy to work for you. But I gotta be paid. I can't just do it because I just want to, you know. But I mean, it sucks that you got wrapped up with him because I warned everybody in the gang about him, and I guess those assholes didn't listen. But that'll teach them.
Well, do you guys have any sort of like blacklist or anything? Like, if he shows his face in here again, can you just like call everyone and we'll beat him up?
I mean, we definitely keep an eye out for our own. I mean, we don't let anybody come in who's done shit to us. As long as we know that they have. So.
All right.
He's been blacklisted from here for a few weeks at least. He's been pulling people into their schemes, and barely any of them come back.
Yeah, we're lucky to have made it back.
Yeah, I would say so.
All right.
All right, Ren, you are going to talk to the sad man in the corner.
Yes, I think first I'm going to go to the bartender and grab an extra stain of ale. And approach the man and slide it over to him and sit down after, of course, dusting off the seat across from him because it's disgusting in here.
They got a handkerchief and...
Oh, yes.
So you're sitting across from him.
Hi there. You look So sad.
uh, you could say that. Is this for me?
Of course, you looked like you were really in need of something.
Oh, thank God. And he pulls it over. He, in his other hand, has his other one and drains the rest of that and then starts drinking that one. Yeah.
Rough week?
Well, would you say it's a rough week when your business burns to the ground?
Oh dear. Yes, I would.
Yeah. All of the years I put into the mill. And all of it lost.
You work at a mill? Well, you did own a mill?
I did, yeah. Sorry. Should introduce myself. I'm, Andrew Fowler. And I owned the Oakrest Mill until, well, it burned down 3 days ago. And everything, all of my stock with it. And he takes a long drink of ale.
Oh.
Goodness. Was this an accident?
I don't think it was. I keep trying to hire some of these mercs to go after the people who did it, who I think did it. But I don't have any money. I've got nobody to help me with this. I spent all my time working on the mill. I never had a wife. It was all I had. And I know the Hand family burned it down.
The Hand family?
Yeah, Jeremiah Hand. He owned Stoneshaw Mill. And I swear he's the one who burned it down because he was always sending in spies to try to learn more about my equipment, and I had the great idea to get some enchanters in there so we could enchant the looms and get them to do all these great patterns and work faster, and 2 of them were missing when I went in there, but nobody would believe me. But I know that if we could get into that mill, they would be there, and I would have my proof that he was the one who burned down my mill. I'd do anything for that.
What if I were to tell you that I and my friends over there, and I motioned to Tavin, Agna, and Yvelda, could sneak into this mill and get your proof for you?
Really? I don't have anything to pay you with. I spend all the rest of my money on drink.
Maybe you could pay me in information.
I'll do what I can. What do you need to know?
I kind of lean in close. We're looking for a Jasper Orion.
The name kind of sounds familiar. I think he bought some cloth from me.
What kind of cloth?
It was like it was a wool, but it had special properties, so it could allow the wearer to sustain very, very cold temperatures. I think he bought some of that from me.
How about this? We help you. You keep your ear out. You listen for any more information that you might hear on Jasper Orion.
Mm-hmm.
And my friends and I will have proof of this Jeremiah Hand stealing your work and burning down your mill very soon.
Thank you. I'm so thankful for this help. I thank you so much.
There's no need to thank me. Let's just say I know a thing or two about a long rivalry.
He's a little scared about that, but that's a little intimidating to him. But he's happy for your help, so he thanks you and finishes his ale and seems to be in better spirits than when you initially went over.
Okay, and I'm gonna approach my if they look like they're in a good position for me to, I'm at least gonna approach Tavin and Uvalda and let them know the situation.
Yeah.
So there was a mill that just burned down, and turns out there's a competing mill. This guy, he sold Jasper some special wool that would protect him against the cold, and I just promised him we'd get proof that the competing mill was sabotaging him. So we should probably do that because he seems like he'd be able to contact Jasper again in the future.
Okay.
Sounds like a lead, but thanks for volunteering us.
You're welcome. I figure if he has any leftover ice resistance, ice landing wool, maybe we can be paid in that.
Huh, and that's interesting. Jasper's looking for cold protection.
I wonder if he's bringing back an ice dragon.
Or the dragon, maybe. Yeah, or the dragon is in a cold place.
What an idiot.
Oh, God. Okay. Well, I think we should. Is there a time limit on sneaking into this guy's old mill? We're sneaking into his burned down mill or the mill of his rival?
We're sneaking into the Hand mill. Jeremiah Hand, the mill owner believes that Jeremiah Hand ruined him and burned down his mill. So I think we should try and get in there before Wednesday. Not tonight, obviously. We're sneaking into the university, but I didn't give him a specific time limit, so maybe tomorrow night. I mean, there's not much to do in this city.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got a schedule of break-ins lined up. So.
The happiest type A thief. All right, so you guys have talked to some people in the where are you guys right now?
The High Oak Inn.
All right, so you talked to some people in the High Oak Inn, got some more information on Jasper, got the lowdown on another job that you guys can take, and that is where we will end tonight's adventure. Like I said, it is a little shorter tonight because I am going insane. So just remember, we will be off next week. Next week we will not have a stream because I am getting married and I will be on my honeymoon. I will be at a peaceful cabin in the Great Smoky Mountains.
Yeah.
And yes, so we will be dark next week. And we will come back with episode 6 after our 1 week hiatus. So thank you guys so much for joining us for episode 5 of Dungeons and Drop Stitches. Have an awesome night. Bye.